Welcome guys, it's CAINGHOSTKILLER for another video of breaking news Destiny. I found a new build. I was doing a lot of experiments and everything, and I had a build with a hunter and with what's got to do with DPS damage, and now I found one with a Titan, and this one is actually really good. It makes a lot of damage, and I'm going to explain you guys how this DPS build works. And yeah, it's a very good one. I use it a few times, like I use it in Nightfall already. That's why you see my anti-barrier auto rifle. But I wanted to show you something else that you can also have is with this one you can use the aggro scepter, so you have two times your super. You can use the normal super, or you can use the if you have the super uh, full recharged up, you can use Acroceptor, and you can also do damage with ice. So you can do electricity and ice. That is looks really cool for a lot of ads. Um, it helps a lot, and for big champions, you can use also Acroceptor with the super, and you can kill them real quick, fast. Um, yeah, before we go into this build, I just want to say thank you for the support and you guys watching my videos. I am trying to do getting all builds up, everything as fast as possible, and that you guys have fun in this game. This one is a melee build, like my hunter with those gauntlets that you do a lot of damage with your hands. This is one for the Titan because people like Titan, and I grabbed a very old exotic piece out that nobody uses actually, and it worked out really fine. So with all this talk, I'm going to explain this now. Okay, the first thing we're going to use striker, but we're going to use the bottom tree. The bottom tree, yeah, that's right. Not the middle and the top. The bottom tree, because it's a very fun one. If you have your super, you can like elbow bash all the enemies, and your super will just stay on every time. If you have enemies in front of you, your super will not go out if you hit those enemies with that with the elbow bash strike arcus, or how you call that? I don't know. You just hit everybody like a ping pong, and then you just kill everything in front of you, and then your uh your charge from your super will just go on and go on and go on the whole time, and you'll see that. Yeah, that is really cool. So that's the bottom tree. Also with the normal jump, normal shield, and I would say pulse grenades because they're very powerful. Weapons, like I said, you can use the Arcus Scepter for you can have with your super. You can use that one, or you can use the automatic. I got this one last night. It's one where you play in the dungeons, and it drops in one chest. It's a very good gun. I like it. And yeah, if you play the dungeons, you will get that gun, 100%. Yeah, I'm using. I don't want to. I was thinking I was using a sword, but I'm gonna use a rocket launcher so I get my light a bit higher up. Because the thing is, this armor piece is the light really low. Okay, that was the talk about the super and the weapons. Weapons you don't actually need what you need just to use SMG, that you don't lose your scepter ammunition, your magazine. So you just use that and a rocket launcher. For the mods, I have on my head is Wells of Iron. That's a very good one to get your damage by melee deal. So if you have like a champion in front of you, or a yellow ball champion, if you hit one, he can fall for it because you have to get stacks of melee kills, you know. So that's the most important thing on this build. I'm going to explain in a sec. So I have your Well of Irons. Then here, hands on. Hands on is if you do a melee kill, you get super energy. So I'll put those two on there. And intellect, so I can also get my super real quick up. You can put intellect, or if you want, you can put grenades, discipline. Both of these are okay, but I'll put intellect, so you can get that super real quick up again. Now the exotic piece is the shoulder piece, is the Wormgod, no Wormgod Karis. I put the mod in protective light because I was in a nightfall was quite hard. So if you get hit, you'll get a shield, and you'll get healed up again. So you can build up your own shield, your war shield. and then you can get up your health back up, and then you can go back in the fight. That's what I put in. You can put all here your barrier champions mods in, and your bow here. You can put your bow in. That's no problem. Here also, like I said, intellect or grenades. One of these two you can put in. It's no problem. Oh yeah, what I what I missed out. While using this exotic, it's a very old exotic piece. Melee kills increases melee damage, and it stacks up to 5. So if you hit a enemy, and there are 5 enemies around you, and you hit all those enemies, you get a 5 stack up damage boost. And then when the yellow champion comes standing right there, and you hit him once, I think in 2 hits he's dead. I will show you that in a showdown. So that's why I'm getting this exotic piece out again. You know, it's a very good one for damage. The breast piece, I just put this in. You can put anything what you want. I put well of PLC in because this is one that if you pick up matching elements well gains also your super energy. So that's why I put this in, and I put intellect. You can also put, like I said, discipline. Also, it's no problem. My legs, I have elements of charge, because you want to get off charge of light again, and if you're in charge of light you get stacks up to 2, so you get a lot of charge of light. So if you have like stack up to 3 or 4 and you use weapons or your super, you make more damage. And then here also well, this grenade cooldown, I didn't find anything else useful, so I put those 2 in. And intellect, you can put again discipline. For my bound, no, not my bound, my mark from my titan, I put striking light, because if you're in charge of light and you do melee kills, you get power ups, and that's what we want to get your super real quick up. And I put intellect in. You can also put nades also in. It's no problem, guys. So that's how the build is built up, and now I'm going to show you in the showdown what I'm talking about, how this works and how this damage builds up. All right. So the thing is, what I want to show you about is, because of the sector, you can go like this, charge it. Check that out. You make a lot of damage, guys. Okay, that was it. Now I'll show you what I'm talking about. Man, I just love this game, man. I just love this game. It makes so much fun. You just feel like you're really a titan or a warlock or a hunter. That's what the thing is about this game. That you want to feel like one, and not like just like you're standing around and die so quick and all that shit. And that's why all these cool builds, you're like a titan. You know what I mean? What I forgot to tell is for that super, you have to have the cut. I forgot to tell you that. You have to have that cut to get that that nice long big strong beam to make a lot of damage. That's when you go with the cut, but it's okay. You get the cut in the. I can show you quickly because nobody knows it. You go in direction. You go in the direction, and I think it's here. Yeah, you have to go here. Play all those rounds, and at the end of the chest, maybe you have luck. I had in 2 runs already had the cut. Just play in there, and you'll get it, guys. All right, let's have some fun. How this works. So, like I told, I have to hit 5 enemies, and if I hit all 5 enemies, I get stacked up to 5, and then I'm gonna run up to the yellow champion at the back, and you'll see how many fists he's gonna die. Let's go. Come on, guys, come down. Yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3. And the yellow ones here, they die also like flies. Check that. And now. Oh man, come on. 1, 2, he's dead. He's dead. And now for the fun part. As long as you have enemies, you have your super. See that? As long as you have enemies, you have your super up. That was fun. And that was a little sector. Isn't that good? Do you see the yellow one? Because of the five stacks with that punch. You have 5 times, then you have the nice damage, and then you can hit that the yellow enemy champion with 1 hit and he's dead. You saw that. That was so cool, guys. Yeah, that's the build. Yeah, I like it. It's not one of my favorite ones, but I just wanted to show you that the Titan has also a melee punch built. It has one. You can do it very better. You can put this up to masterwork and put up what you want. Then you have very strong everything, and then you can go in the Nightfalls like I told you, or a Grandmaster. It works. I'm just recommend if you go in like in a Grandmaster or end content, please watch out. You can die because with this, if you do this one, it's like a fun build because if you hit someone, you can get healed. That's why about this build, if you hit somebody, you get healed. But in a Grandmaster, you don't get healed, so that's why you must watch out. You can use it, but you must go in caution and more hiding and all that, you know. But it's a very nice build. It's fun to play. If you have a lot of enemies in front of you, you can hit them around them with your fists, or you can use the Aegis Scepter to freeze them and then hit them to have the stack of 5. And then when you have a yellow champion in front of you, you hit him in the face and he dies, man. With 1 or 2 fists, he's dead. There's a better way still to do if you use a pump gun with 1 punch. If you stack up the melees and use the pump gun, you can make much more damage. But I had one, but I don't know where it is. I mean, it's not even in my vault. There's the other pump gun, but it's not the one what I had one here. And that makes more damage, guys. If you have a pump gun, you can make more damage. But it's also like this good, you know. You can it's other way that you can freeze the enemies and all that, you know. It's also really cool, you know. All right, guys. For a quick explanation, still that the bottom tree, the guns doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. At least you can use here automatic. You can use here a fusion rifle. You can use anything what you want. You can use here also detonator to have a dragonfly and everything. That's also quite cool. Yeah, you can use a sword. You can use the master sword. This one I still have on 1100. I still have to get this one up. But this is a Titan sword, guys. This is extra made for the Titan. This big one here. For the headpiece, I have hands on well of irons. Here I've got the exotic piece. It's a very old exotic piece. Maybe you guys have this exotic piece. Take it out and try it. Protective light I have in, and of course my champions mods are in there. Then well of PRC to get forgot. Oh yeah, to get your super energy real quick up again. Then here element of charge and of course striking light. Yeah, guys, that's the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the play. I'm looking for another few builds, and if I got them up, I'll continue. But for now, I just have this one. Enjoy, and love you guys and everything, and peace out.